Have you ever wondered what it's like to be on reality TV or work as a professional model or actor? Welcome back to Call She Confessions. This week, my guest is a cast member on Vanderpump Villa Season 3. He also works as a professional model and actor. I have my friend, Tyler Winston, on the podcast. Welcome,
What's going
Tyler.
on? Thank you. Welcome,
How are
welcome.
you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Let's get into it.
Get into it. So we met back on the East Coast in Philly on the Snipes Campaign. Yes.
With Armani Blanco, I think, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Armani Blanco, yeah. Yeah, that was cool. That was actually in stores. It was in stores like all in the Northeast and stuff.
Yeah,
I think
it was
Southeast
cool.
too. In Florida, it might have been in there or been over there too.
Yeah, it was cool to see people post and be like, I see
Yeah,
you.
and be like, yeah.
Yeah.
That was fire. What's so crazy is I think her name Yasmi.
Yeah, or Yosmi.
Yosmi.
Yeah.
Yeah. She actually lived like down the street from me when I lived in New York.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That's so crazy.
That was so crazy to find out.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was insane.
And it was cold that night. Ooh.
Oh my God! I just posted a picture about that.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, like the quality of this picture is what describes that night.
Yeah.
Like,
It's all blurry.
Yeah,
We're all cold.
literally.
And it was late. The shoot went really late.
yeah, I
It was
remember.
like
It
2
definitely.
a.m.
Yeah, it went later than I expected for sure.
Yeah.
Did we get paid overtime? I don't think we got paid overtime.
I don't know. I don't think.
I don't think
Anyway.
we did. I don't think we did.
Anyway,
But, yeah.
shout out Snipes.
Shout out
Yeah.
Snipes. I love Snipes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They booked me like 3 times, so they helped my career a lot.
Yeah,
for
you
sure.
did a couple of projects with them.
Yeah, I love Snipes.
Yeah. So you're from New York. What was it like growing up in New York, and what were you like as a kid?
Well, originally I was born in Houston, Texas, and then
Okay.
I moved to New York in 2012. And then so I've been living in Yonkers. Well, first I was in upstate, and then moved towards like Westchester.
Gotcha.
But it was cool. It was a real like culture shock. You know what I'm saying? It was
How old were you when you moved to New York?
I was 12.
Okay.
Yeah, I was 12. And then I moved. Not got into sports, but been playing sports my whole life. So I played sports in New York too. Went to school at Archbishop Stepinac High School. Played football there. Ended up going to University at Albany. Played football there too, and then that's what kind of led me here.
Yeah. So you grew up playing sports. Was it just football, or did you like basketball, soccer? Like.
I played basketball too.
Okay.
I played basketball too, and then I ran track in like freshman and sophomore year of high school.
Okay. And then when did you get serious about football? And was that like your dream growing up? Did you want to play in the NFL?
Yeah, like I'm not gonna lie, I like absolutely like
Yeah.
growing up, especially like being from Houston, like everybody's playing football, so
Yeah, that
like
makes sense.
that was kind of just like what you were like really trained to do. You know what I mean? Like what you were trained to like want to accomplish or whatever.
Right.
But yeah, growing up in Houston, like everybody played football. Like I wanted to go to the NFL. I actually have some friends that played in the NFL too now, which is crazy. But honestly, that's why I kind of like what I do now, because I can still portray a football player. You know what I mean?
Right.
Still do like Super Bowl commercials and stuff like that, and not have to do the real wear and tear. You know what I'm saying? Of what really comes with an athlete.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get to kind of masquerade
Yeah,
your
exactly.
past life.
Yeah, exactly. Not literally, like word for word. Like, it's so fun. Like those are probably my favorite kind of shoots.
Yeah. So at University of Albany, what was your major?
So I majored in communications and I minored in sociology.
Okay. What did you learn from sociology? Now that, you just were on a reality TV show.
Honestly, I can't even tell you what specifically I've learned from like college. Well, one, I didn't graduate.
Okay.
So I didn't graduate. But two, like, I just know you gotta really read people. Like everybody's different. You know
Right.
what I mean? Like people are also very unique. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of really gotta read people and really just like handle people the way that, you know what I mean, they
That they need.
that they need
Yeah.
to be handled. Yeah. So that's really what I got from sociology. Like it's all a mental thing, you know what I mean? It's all about perspective too.
Yeah. And then communications kind of relates to what you do now.
Yeah. Yeah, no, like communications, I did that specifically. Like I did that directly because I just wanted I wanted to be able to speak in front of people. I wanted to be able to speak, you know what I'm saying, when it's not just me, like,
Yeah.
or not be nervous or not, you know what I mean, like run out of breath or things like that. Like, so I thought
Yeah.
it's definitely very important to like know how to speak.
Definitely. It's a really great skill. And
Mhm.
I was in the communication school in college as well.
Oh yeah? What school did you go to?
Temple.
I know that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know that. I know that. I know that.
And it was like down the street from the Snipes.
Yeah,
Street,
from the Snipes
which
Campaign,
was
yeah.
so crazy. I was
Yeah.
like, we're filming in North
Yeah.
Philly? Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
No,
sure.
I would have definitely told all of my friends, like, yeah, I'm shooting down the street from your, look out your dorms.
Yeah, right, right. But yeah, I chose to major in media studies and production because I always wanted to dance and knew I wanted to work in this industry, but I loved making like YouTube videos and talking to people, and I knew that's
Yeah.
something I was good at
Yeah.
and wanted to just further improve upon those skills, and it directly correlates to
Yeah. I
what
think
we're
a lot
doing
of people that like did social media like back then or like earlier before are like doing exactly, you know what I mean, like what you're doing now. Like, so I
Yeah.
think that's like the pipeline. Like if you was doing it before, like this is just a newer version of, you know what I mean, like putting your stuff out on the platform.
Yeah, right. It's just expanding, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So at University of Albany, you said that you did not graduate college.
Mhm.
So what ended up making you leave college?
That's gonna get into like how I started modeling pretty much.
Yeah,
So
so
like
let's get
okay,
into
so
it.
So first of all, shout out Shay Manning. He's a photographer. So I was at the time I was working at TGI Fridays.
Okay.
COVID had just happened. Like I had stopped playing football. I had transferred to Brockport and then came back to Albany, but wasn't allowed like back on the team. So I got a job at TGI Fridays, and like I want to say my first or second day. It was like really, really early on. Shay came in, asked me, had I ever modeled before? I'm like, no, I've never modeled before. Like I've been asked before, but I've never modeled before.
Yeah.
He asked me had I ever modeled before. I said no. Well, he was like, would you want like, free pictures, whatever the case may be. I say yeah. We actually ended up sharing like a birthday. It's like, or like
no
I think
way.
we were both Pisces or something like that.
Me too.
Yeah, Pisces gang. Yeah, Pisces gang.
Yes.
Yeah, Pisces gang. But yeah, he was like, yeah, like for your birthday, like I can give you a free photo shoot. Like I have a studio out in Albany, New York.
Nice.
I can't remember the name of that studio. But yeah, I have a studio out there. We can get some digitals going, and then I'll send them out to agencies for you, and or give them back to you, and then you can send them out to agencies, and whatever the case may be. And so once I did that, and that day, you know what I'm saying, I kind of really, and I owe it to my brother too. Like my brother, and he passed away in 23, but he's kind of the one that gave me the confidence to like keep going with what Shay had gave me.
Wow.
So yeah, we took the pictures. I ended up sending it to a couple of different mother agencies.
Okay.
Got back to this agency called Dot Models. We did a couple of things together, signed with them, and then from there, I kind of like did things on my own. Cause I left that agency and then I kind of did things on my own. Went through like casting networks and all that type of stuff. And that's really like how I booked like a lot of my stuff. And then just recently, I got signed with the Dragonfly agency out here in LA. But yeah, that was really how it went. Like I tell people all the time, like my story was, I feel like it was like kind of unique.
Yeah.
Because every time I hear stories, I hear people like, oh, like I haven't booked something in 6 months, or I haven't booked something in a year, or I haven't, you know what I mean? And I'm just like it makes me be a little bit more appreciative because like when I first started, like I did a Betway commercial or Betway campaign, which was like, it was a SAG commercial.
As your first gig.
As my first one,
SAG
yeah.
commercial. Yeah.
And at the time, I didn't even know what SAG was. Like I didn't know.
Wow.
I didn't know what SAG AFTRA. Like I have a friend who actually lives in LA. His name's Shane. I'm telling him like, yeah, bro, they're saying something about SAG AFTRA. I'm like, yeah. And he's like, SAG, like you booked a SAG job, and I'm like, yeah, like whatever they're saying about it, but the pay was great.
Yeah, it's a SAG.
Yeah, I mean, at the time, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, shout out Gary Land too. He was the photographer there. He was great. He made it super, super easy for me.
That's great.
Lathe Chaz too. We're actually signed to the same agency now.
Oh, cool.
Which is so crazy.
Yeah.
The person I did my very first like big shoot with we're now signed to the same agency.
How full circle.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
he actually hit me up the other day and was like, I see you're signed to the same agency, man, like small world.
Yeah, seriously. So you have such a cool story. So essentially, this photographer kind of scouted you in a way.
Yeah,
You were just working at TGI Fridays.
I had just finished working at FedEx. I was fed up with FedEx. And went to TGI Fridays because I had worked there back in White Plains when I was in White Plains before I went to college. I worked there, and then came back here. Was like, I don't really like FedEx anymore. Let me see if I can go get a job back at TGI Fridays. Went there, and literally 2 days, I probably worked at that TGI Fridays for like a month before the Betway and Spotify. There was a Spotify commercial too that it was just like a background thing, but that's kind of what also helped me go from Albany and just stay in the city and just like, start my career, honestly.
And it's so cool that not only did he scout you and like suggest that you should try to start modeling, but also was like, I'll send these to agencies for you. Yeah. That's really cool.
Yeah, he like I want to say maybe a month and a half ago, I hit him up and was just like just randomly was just like, man, I gotta thank you for like
helping you start out.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like if you hadn't came in and had I not, you know what I'm saying, trying to been going to work at TGI Fridays, like I would have never been doing none of this stuff.
Right.
Like, I would have never, because people have asked me before, but it was like in that specific situation, and I promise to you, like no exaggeration, no like fantasize about it. Like that same week, I want to even say like maybe the day before, whatever the case may be, I told myself I'm going to just start saying yes to everything, yes to everything, yes to everything. Because at the time, like I wasn't playing football. I didn't have a job. I was about to get kicked out of school again. And I just like, I didn't know what I was going to do. Like I was trying to flip houses. I was trying to do all types, like anything to just like, how can I start like a new career because I'm not going to be playing football anymore. And yeah, like I just told myself like, yeah, I'm going to just say yes to everything. Yes, 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 yes. And so I said yes to it and didn't tell anybody at school, didn't tell none of my friends, nothing like that. I actually remember one time I was doing a meeting with one of the mother agencies, and one of my friends walked in like with a spliff, you know what I mean? Like just college vibes.
Oh
like
my
he
gosh,
walked in,
yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? He busted in the door, and I'm like, bro, like I'm on a meeting right now, but it's like Zoom, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they can see in the back.
Oh,
and
man.
I'm like, yeah. I definitely I got to get out of here.
Yeah.
I definitely got to get out of here.
That's so funny.
So that was definitely one of my last days in Albany, and I left out of there. You know what I'm saying? I'm still cool with all of those dudes though from the football team. Like definitely shout out to them. But yeah, I had to get up out of there.
Yeah.
Definitely had to get up out of there. Like I feel like I was kind of in like a rebrand.
Totally.
Rebrand phase.
Yeah, and saying yes to that opportunity unlocked the next phase of your life for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what was scary about me is because like I'm impulsive, but like if I think about something, I'll turn it down or
talk yourself out of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So like what was scary about me was that like everything in me was telling me don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Like just say no, come up with an excuse. You're good at those, like you know what I'm saying? Like anything. But I ended up going through with it, and him too, he was like pushing, like you know what I'm saying? He came and picked me up. He gave me clothes to shoot in.
Wow.
He booked the studio out for me.
He believed in you. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't lie. Like that was definitely something special. Like that's why, you know what I mean, he'll definitely like I always have the utmost respect for him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because he definitely like made me see something that I never ever saw.
Yeah, definitely. And those people are so important who see your potential in you before you see it.
Yeah.
For aspiring models that don't have that, you know, that don't have that person that scouts them or that lucky instance, what advice would you give them? I know you said you started shooting digitals. What should digitals look like, or what materials should aspiring models have when they're applying to mother agencies?
I tell, like, honestly, I probably get a model a week, or not even a model, but someone who's aspiring to be a model. Like, I promise, maybe once a week. Bro, how did you start? How do I get started? How do I do this? How do I do that? And I always say, like, I will never gatekeep game. Like, I will never, ever, you know what I'm saying, not tell somebody exactly how I did it. So when people ask me, I'm going to tell you exactly how I tell them. I was working at TGI Fridays. I was scouted,
Yeah.
so if you want to just scratch that part, do the digitals. You know what I mean? You don't need a real camera. You don't. All you need is your phone. If you have a phone, the same thing you hit me up on. I've said that so many times. Same thing you hit me up on. Use this same exact device. Take pictures. Take portraits. Look up what a portrait is, because I didn't even know what a portrait was.
Okay. Yeah.
Look up what a portrait is. Get your side profiles. Get a full body. Get a 3/4 half body, and make sure it's a plain background. You know what I mean? All black. Make sure it shows your body and stuff like that, and send them out. Mass send them out. But like, the easy part is taking the pictures. You know what I mean? The hard part is sending it out to 30, 35 different agencies, and they all say no. And then the 38th one says yeah. You know what I mean? Like, you just got to be consistent, because I don't want to say everybody can model, but there's a place for everybody in modeling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so if you just keep at it, stay consistent, keep sending yourself out. And also, you got to invest in your business, which is your body, which is your face. So at the times that you're being rejected and all that other type of stuff means you need more work to do. You know what I mean? So keep investing in yourself, keep investing in your body, and just like keep submitting yourself to the agencies, because it'll come a time where somebody that's just like you is on the agency, they get dropped, and the agency just wants a new face. They want the same kind of model, just a new face. You know what I mean? And now it's your time. Like, it really happens just like that. And I've seen it happen like that too.
Yeah. So when applying to all those agencies and hearing no and no time again and facing that constant rejection, how do you stay confident?
My mom definitely always told me, like, what's for you is for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you can't really get upset, like, if somebody says no to something, or if somebody denies you of something, you literally have to tell yourself, like, that literally wasn't for me. Like, because if something genuinely wasn't for you, you wouldn't want it. You know what I mean? So if you train yourself to think that whatever I didn't get, it just wasn't for me, you know what I mean? You're not really going to be too upset at the result, because it's going to make the thing that you do get, it's going to make that feel like so much more special. It's going to make it feel like, yeah, this was for me. You're not going to get imposter syndrome. You're not going to get, you know what I mean? You're not going to second guess it. It's not going to be difficult. It's not going to be hard. You're going to go in there. You're going to do exactly what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, that's one of the mottos I live by as well. Like, what's meant for you will never pass you by.
What's for you is for you. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So you started off modeling in New York.
Mm-hmm.
We did that Snipes shoot in Philly. Mm-hmm. Then you did another Snipes shoot in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
What brought you out to LA?
Vanderpump Villa.
Yeah.
Vanderpump Villa definitely brought me out to LA, and you'll see it in the show, but not the show specifically. Like, the show didn't bring me specifically out to LA. Like, it helped for sure. Yeah. But you know, as I was in the villa, or as I was in it all, we were planning. You know, we were planning on moving to LA together, and you know, because we both model.
Okay.
Me and Sage. So yeah, we both model, and so we were planning on, you know, moving to LA together, pursuing our dreams, whatever the case may be, and yeah. So that kind of, you know, sped up my process, because like, I always wanted to move to LA, but like, you know, with somebody else, it makes it like a little faster. And plus, she was already over here, so
yeah. So it makes that transition easier, and having someone to stay with makes rent lower.
Exactly.
Yeah. Funny enough, when I first moved to LA, like the first week that I had just moved here, I saw you on a billboard for Black Girl Sunscreen.
Did you?
Yes. I think I sent you a picture, and I was like, no way.
You know what? I think so. I think you did send me a picture.
I was driving to I was heading to a Mary J. Blige concert, and I look out, and I'm like, is that? No way. Yeah. Just saw this Black Girl Sunscreen billboard with you on it.
Black Girl Sunscreen. Shout out Shantae. Like, Black Girl Sunscreen. I love them. Like, also, I met Julius too there. He's a great model now. He's actually living in Miami, but he used to live out here too. He's also from Yonkers. But yeah, Black Girl Sunscreen was probably one of my best jobs ever. Like, when I tell you, they had like from the walk-in, they had from the airport, they had the Tyler Winston, you know what I'm saying?
Wow,
Like the paper, like I'm like, damn, like I'm like, oh shit.
You're like, I'm official
Hold
now.
up. I'm like, yo. But they had that, they had the driver, took me to the hotel. The hotel was somewhere in like West Hollywood, Beverly Hills or something like that. And or Brentwood, I think.
Okay, yeah.
It was like over there. And it was great. Like I pulled up to the set, had a barber on set for us. Like it was great. Like they really, really took care of us. Like they gave us a great hotel. The pay was great. Everybody, the whole team was cool. We did some like social media stuff. Like everybody was great. And then that was like my first Billboard like ever. Like
Yeah.
I was like, and then when I came out here too, I came out here for a different shoot. Like I saw it. I saw it on coming from like the airport. Like I saw it and I literally took a video of it and I was like, wow. And that was definitely one of the main things that like, I'm like, yeah, I gotta move out here.
Yeah.
Like that was like a birth, you know what I mean? Like a birth of being or coming to LA for me. Like,
yeah.
that was like, kind of made me feel like I was a part of it.
Definitely.
But,
and it's inspiring to see yourself.
Yeah,
on
like,
the
damn, like, yo, like,
yeah.
Yeah, that was insane. Like, that really was crazy.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't even got no Billboard in New York. Like, I gotta come all the way out here to see the Billboard, so I need that. I guess I'll move out here.
Yeah.
This is where I need to be.
So now that you live here in LA, you're working professionally as a model and as an actor, and now reality TV star. What does a day in your life look like?
It looks like a lot of self-tapes. You know what I mean? I definitely do a lot of self-tapes. I would say I probably book a job maybe once or twice a month.
Okay.
So like in between booking those one or two jobs, and I'm sure you know, like you're doing self-tape. You probably did like 20 self-tapes. You know what I mean? You probably did like 15, and you get one or two, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
So I do that. I work out, go to the gym. I have a cat, Coda. Love Coda. You know what I'm saying? He has a little chain too. Like
that's cute.
Yeah, he's so cute. I love him. But yeah, mostly it just looks like I do a lot of social media stuff too. So I create content and things like that. And especially going to the gym, like it'll be an hour workout, but like I'll be at the gym for like 3 hours just because I'm trying to do the content part. But I still want to get my actual workout in. But like, you know, certain angles you want to get and things like that. But yeah, for the most part, like I really just try to stay busy.
Yeah.
You know, I definitely try to stay busy. I reach out to a lot of brands, try to get, you know, brand deals and things like that.
So when you do that, how are you cold pitching yourself to brands?
I basically, like, I have a resume, so I send them or not just send them the resume, but like, you know, I introduce myself. I say, hey, I'm Tyler. I'm a model. I'm a model and actor. Also do brand ambassador work. I'm located in LA. This is what I've done. I've done this. I've done that. And this is how I feel like I can be a good fit for your company.
Yeah. How do you decide which brands to reach out to?
I ask myself, would I use it? Would I wear it? Can I make this look believable? You know what I mean? Like, so like sports things, any sports things, like no matter how big or how small, like, you know what I'm saying? I always reach out to them. Like, I feel like my resume for sports is like, it's probably my best advocate.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I'll do things like, or I'll look up like skincare, you know what I mean? Like if I have like a skincare routine or something like that, I don't. I wish I did. But
lucky you.
But
lucky you.
I mean, shit. I feel like I would like maybe not need one, but I do want one. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like your skin can never be too good. Like,
just get yourself a nice cleanser, a nice moisturizer, and call it a
day.
day.
Like what about
You don't need that 10-step shit. It
really?
Actually could break you out. You don't. Some people think they need this like long skincare regimen or routine. It could just make your skin worse. Like
that'd be my thing. I'm like I don't want a skincare routine because then I'm like, damn, I'm about to be taking 20, 30 minutes putting all this stuff on.
No,
like,
it's not necessary. Simple is effective.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I have a good esthetician. Shout out Jackie B Skincare.
Okay.
On to her.
Okay.
And she'll get you right. But I think it's smart too what you do with your content of going to the gym but making content out of it, because going to the gym is fueling what you need to do for modeling, which is like putting work into your instrument, which is your body.
Stay fit,
Yeah, and then you're also getting to make content out of it. So it's something that you're kind of killing two birds with one stone. So I think it's pretty smart.
Yeah, no, somebody told me versatility is value, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've kind of like ran with that. Like,
I love that.
you know what I mean? Like, my brother also told me, like, be a Renaissance man, you know what I'm saying? It just means be somebody that's in everything. You know how to do everything. Like, that way you'll always be valuable. You'll always be needed, whatever the case may be.
Right. It just increases your opportunities to do more things when you have
yeah.
more skills.
Exactly. So, which is why I've started modeling, acting, and, you know, trying to do, like, brand ambassador, like, social media things and stuff like that. Because, you know, I don't want to be able to be turned down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you can't turn me down because I want to be able to do everything. So if I don't know how to do it yet, I promise I'm going to learn how to do it.
Yeah, I like that mentality. That's great. Yeah. So you're modeling, you're acting, you're doing brand ambassador work, you're on a reality show. You're doing all these things. We just talked about versatility and, you know, how important it is to have so many interests. Is there one that you lean more towards? Is there one you're trying to pursue more? Or are you trying to just put them all out there?
I think being in New York, I wanted to model more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I wanted to do the Tom Ford campaigns, and I wanted to do Prada campaigns, and I'm looking at Damson Idris, and I'm like, dang, he just did the Prada campaign. I'm like, dang, I could have did that, but you know what I'm saying? It was, you know what I'm saying, his shoot was great. But like when I was in New York, I wanted to model more, but I think like being out here, like, or being in LA, I definitely want to act more. Like, I'm leaning more towards acting, because honestly, somebody also told me like modeling is just a silent actor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So transitioning into acting it shouldn't be too hard. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be too hard. I definitely want to try to get into acting classes.
Definitely. I also got some recs for that.
Really?
Please,
send them to me. Send them to me. Like,
actually, last week's episode, I had my acting coach on the show.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
really?
I have to connect you guys.
Yeah, no, definitely. Please do. Please do. Yeah, definitely need that. But I've definitely leaned more towards acting.
Okay.
You know, I feel like I could excel, or I could do better acting. You know what I mean, I feel like I could model too, but acting seems a little more fun to me.
Gotcha. All right.
A little more fun.
Cool. So you filmed Vanderpump Villa season 3.
Yes, I did.
Let's get into it.
So yeah, I was working at this place called Osteo Strong, and I was doing physical training, and then randomly I come back home and I get a DM on Instagram, and it's from somebody that's casting for Vanderpump Villa, and they told me that they're casting, and you know, they reach out to him, or they reach out to me, vice versa, and it all happened so fast too. Like, they reached out. They asked me if I could do a Zoom interview like that same night or the next day or something like that. Yeah, and then we did the Zoom interview. Maybe like a day, 2 days later, they asked me if I can come to LA and do an interview with Lisa. Well, they didn't even tell me Lisa was going to be there. Like, I didn't know Lisa was going to be there. So come out there. I'm doing the interview with a lady. I forgot her name. And then Lisa comes out, do the interview with her. I end up taking my shirt off.
Oh my gosh!
I end up taking my shirt off for Lisa. Like,
did she ask you to do that? You offered to?
Because how long ago was this now? This is like maybe 7, 8 months ago now. But like, I forgot how it all transpired. Like, I forgot. Like, I don't want to say she suggested, but like she insisted. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, she basically gave me the green light.
Okay.
So like once I got the green light, or once I got the green light, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So do that, and then
And you got the job?
And ended up getting it, absolutely. Yeah. So, but what's crazy was, so I flew back to New York that same night. They probably got back to me in like 2-3 days. Like, it was all really, really quick. And then, I found out I was going, interviewed with John, and which is one of the producers. And yeah, they let me know I was on it. I made the final cut for the casting, but they never even told us where we were going.
I was just gonna ask that. Yeah.
They never told us where we like. When I tell you, I left from New York, went to London because they let us know the day of that we were going to London. So go to London, yes.
Wow.
Day of that we're going to London. Go to London, and they put us in this hotel for 3 days, and it's like we're allowed to have our phone. We're just ordering room service, but we're not really allowed to leave. Like I guess they had security on standby so they could see whoever was leaving, whatever the case may be.
Oh, okay.
And so we were there for like 3 days.
Wow.
And then from the room, they blindfolded us, walked us down the hall, brought us down the elevator, put us into the van, and told us that we couldn't talk.
Oh my gosh. You're just all sitting silently blindfolded.
Like sitting ducks. Like we were just sitting there.
Oh my gosh.
We were just sitting there. Couldn't talk to anybody, but you can like feel, you know what I'm saying? You can feel people next to you.
Yeah, right.
So we're just sitting there blindfold, like nothing. And then we drive for like 30, 45 minutes.
Wow. In silence.
In silence. Like in straight silence. Like, honestly, I'm not going to lie to you. There was like maybe 2 or 3 times I probably was like, yo, maybe this isn't an actual casting. Like maybe they're about to like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe they're about to, I don't know.
Like,
I don't know what
really
they're
are
about
we? Who's driving this car?
Like, how am I supposed to know that this is real? Like,
yeah.
And then, like, you know what I'm saying? I had never heard of the show really before that.
Right.
So yeah, it was all kind of like, you know, I was just saying yes to everything. Like I'm still doing the same tactics.
Yeah.
You know, from when I started. But yeah, and then we got to like some dirt road, and like you ever seen Hangover? It was like.
Yes.
It was like that. Like we just come out into some like dirt road, and then one at a time they let us take our blindfolds off, and then we finally look around and like see each other. And I was riding with who actually ended up being my roommates, which was Charlie and Mike.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, so I was riding with them, and yeah, and then we entered and was mic'd up for 6 weeks. Walked in and mic'd us up for 6 weeks. Yeah.
Did you and your roommates end up getting along?
Yeah, Mike. Love Mike. You know what I'm saying? Mike's really my guy. Like we definitely, I know it feels so short. It feels like such a short time, but like in that time, like you really do create a bond. You really do like become really, really close with these people. Like,
it makes sense. It's like summer camp. You know, you could spend like a few weeks with those people, but you can get so close.
Yeah, it's like summer camp on like steroids.
Yeah, yeah.
It's but yeah, Mike, he was a chef. He was actually on a different show. I forgot the name of the show, but you can look it up. He was definitely he was on a different show. But yeah, he was cool. But he left me, man. He really, he like to this day I still be like, bro, like why did you just leave me in there? Because he ended up leaving, so no one got kicked off. Okay, but he ended up leaving. Mike ended up leaving.
He chose to leave the show.
He chose to leave the show. He was actually the second person to leave.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's actually, which is why it's such a big cast now, I feel like. But
yeah,
he was actually the second person to leave, but he was my roommate, and he was a chef, and it was just getting bad for him. Like, if you go back and you watch it, you can hear it in his voice.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch it. I've watched every season of this show. Like, I can't wait.
You can hear it in his voice. Like, he really feels like, he just feels like defeated. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It was intense. I ain't gonna lie. It was definitely intense. It was definitely intense.
So you get to the villa. What was your role at the villa? Were you working in the kitchen? Were you like, what part of the staff were you?
So I was events. So I was with Gabriella and Cher.
Okay,
yeah,
sick.
So I was with them too, working events.
Yeah, what did the day-to-day of that look like?
Wake up, you know what I'm saying? Wake up, go and set breakfast up. Whatever chefs need help with down in the kitchen, you know, try to help them out.
Yeah.
Real strict program down there. I'm not gonna lie. Chef is real strict. And he said all the time, like he's like, I'm not mean, like I'm real strict, I'm real direct. So, you know, he's real direct. So yeah, see whatever they need help with down there. Hence why Mike left. But yeah, see whatever help they need down there. Um, Come back up. Try to tend to the guests. Whatever the guests need. Um, and then as the day goes on, we set up for different events, and then we set up for like maybe like tea time and stuff like that. Um, Lisa and Lisa and Sam, which is her nephew, like they'll have like a tea time or something like that. Like they also
Okay.
came on the show too. Which Sam and Alice, great people, like really, really genuine people. Like you ever
Aw.
see people that are just like angelic, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
are just like you look at them and you can just hear like you know what I'm saying? Like
Love that.
so they were real genuine people. They're on a different show too, Made in Chelsea. But what is it called? But yeah, that's really what it looked like. You know what I mean? Just help them out or help the guest out.
Yeah.
And then dinner. And then the nightcap, which is really where
When it gets
everything went down.
Yeah, yeah. That's where it gets crazy.
Which is really where like, all right, I don't got to be professional anymore. Like,
Yeah.
okay. Like if you saw in the preview, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Marciano was mentioning horny Hannah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yo, Marciano was hilarious for that. But yeah, he was mentioning horny Hannah. So yeah, it really
Yeah.
be going down.
Speaking of the preview, we see you kissing Sage. What can you tell us about that?
Me and Sage, like there's no, well, as you can probably assume, you know what I'm saying, we're not together or we're not really dealing or talking to each other now. But like in it all, you know what I mean, she wasn't really like she wasn't a bad person at all. Like not saying she is now, but like in it all, like we really connected.
Yeah.
Probably like day 4, maybe like day 4, day 5 or something like that. We really connected. We started talking about my brother, so we were like, that's what I mean. Like you just get real vulnerable with these
Yeah.
people, and it's like I don't even know you from anything besides this. Like,
Right.
you know what I mean? Like I just really met you, but you really, really do open up. Like you cry in front of these people. You
Yeah.
get upset. You know what I mean? You get happy. There's high moments. There's low moments. But yeah, I was definitely kissing her. You know what I'm saying? We, that was, I guess, an issue in the house going on, or later on, that we were doing too much of that and not working, I guess. But I don't believe that. we were definitely working. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely a hard worker. But yeah, that was her. Like, real cool person.
Yeah.
You know,
So
I
you had a
don't
little
really have
showmance, but the showmance ended after the show.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right.
But in it though, like, you know what I'm saying? It was definitely like, I wouldn't say I regret it.
No,
You know
yeah.
what I mean, it was
And every experience you learn
Yeah.
from, you grow from.
it was an experience.
Yeah. And when you're with those people all day long and you're in a country you've never been to, you're going to rely and connect on those people because they're all you have. So it
Yeah.
makes sense why you would get so close with those
Yeah.
people even so quickly. Like you said, like you wouldn't know them on the street or anything. You didn't even know them 5 days ago, but now you're really locked in with these people.
Yeah. No, for real.
Yeah.
That's the best way to put it.
Yeah.
I mean, you really like locked in with these people out of like nowhere. Because for one, you don't even know you're coming on the show with these people. Like,
Right.
so the first time you even get to meet them is on camera, is mic'd up, and
Yeah.
all this other type of stuff. So it was an experience. That's what I would
Yeah.
say. It was an experience.
Who did you end up becoming closest with?
When it was all said and done, definitely ended up becoming closer with JJ.
Okay.
So JJ actually ended up coming on the show once Mike left.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And he became my roommate too. So once Mike left, JJ came on the show. It was crazy. Me and Sage was actually arguing at the time, or like not arguing, but like,
Yeah.
it was something with the Bachelor group or the Bachelorette group. You'll see it in there. But it was something with them, and so yeah. I tell him all the time, like when I met you, bro, I'm like, bro, I wasn't even like, I was so mad, like I was so like just out of it, like. But we ended up becoming like real good friends. You know what I mean? JJ, love JJ, man. He's a real genuine dude.
Shout out JJ.
Shout out JJ. JJ. JJ, that's how Chef used to say it.
Oh, yeah.
With his French accent. Yeah.
So you became really close with JJ.
Mm-hmm.
Who on this show are you not close with? Is there anyone you're not on good terms with? So yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, I didn't think it was that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't think it was an issue. Like, I'm sure you can assume I'm talking about Sage and or not Sage but Sage and Kevia. Kevia is the other person too. Like, so Kevia was Sage's roommate, and she was a server, and so yeah, I guess Kevia is a girl's girl, and so like, you know, now that she's beefing with the guy, like, you know, you can't really be friends with the guy, and I get it. You know what I mean? I definitely get it. Like, I don't take it personal at all, but I didn't know it was that deep. Like, you know what I'm saying? To unfollow me on Instagram, like, to like, okay, you know what I mean? If that's how you want to move, then
yeah,
you know what I mean? That's fine.
As another girl's girl, I gotta respect it.
No, I get it.
Like, I get
it for sure.
Back,
yeah,
you know?
Nah, like, I'm not gonna follow my man's ex. You know what I'm saying? I'm not.
It's a little weird. It'd be like
I have no ties to you. Like,
yeah,
once that's cut off, we're cut off. So yeah,
exactly.
I get that.
Exactly.
I get that for sure.
Yeah. Anyone else?
No, not really.
No.
Not really. Like, cause me and Marcion had a little thing, like, small little thing, like, in the middle. You know what I'm saying? In the middle of it all, but like, once we towards the end, we kind of like hashed it out a little bit. Gabrielle and Cher still not a fan of him, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's cool. You know what I'm saying? I follow him. He follows me on Instagram. Like, you know, it's no problem there.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, so yeah, no, I don't really have any issues with anybody else. Like, if anybody else has any issue with me, please let me know. Like, I would definitely want to know if somebody feels a kind of way about me.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Let's really talk about it. And,
so yeah. Mm-hmm. So from all the guests that came onto the show, you mentioned Bachelor Nation and DadTok and all these people came on. Was there anyone that was like your favorite guest that came, or any guest that the most wild shit happened?
Okay, well, I'll give you my favorite, the wildest, and the most controversial.
All right, let's do it.
So my favorite was probably the Bachelorette group.
Okay.
Like, probably them. And yeah, they just came, you know what I'm saying? They came and just like lightened up the mood, because the challenge had just came right before them, and I'll tell you about that too. But yeah, probably the Bachelorette group. Charity was super cool, you know what I mean? Doughton, they were celebrating his birthday. We had a whole like Bridgerton kind of vibe going on for the celebration, like, because so in doing events, like, I helped set up the whole thing. Yeah, it was great. It was beautiful to see. So that was probably my favorite. The wildest was definitely the challenge.
Ooh.
The challenge was a challenge. The challenge, they were party animals. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, they got down. Like,
yeah.
They party for sure. They party. Like, actually, one of them literally flooded the one of the rooms in the estate.
Oh my gosh.
And the house, like the crib it's one of like the oldest houses in London. Like, they housed like soldiers in like World War II or something like that.
Wow.
At a time they had like it was like the biggest pond in the whole England or whatever at the time. So it was like an antique kind of house.
Yeah.
So when he flooded
like
it, like the value of it is definitely gonna go down for sure. But yeah, he flooded it from the challenge, and he literally was just blacked out drunk. He fell asleep and fell asleep with the tub on.
Oh my gosh.
Fell asleep with the tub on, and it flooded into our meeting room where we have our meetings. So we had to end up doing like the meetings in like in the parlor or whatever. And yeah, he kind of threw us all the way off. Like,
yeah.
But
yeah.
if you watch though, Lisa,
She was
really,
pissed.
oh my
I was about
God.
to. I already know.
Yo, when I tell you, like, we were listening from, like, the other room. Like, some of them was, like, right outside the door. But like, I was listening from the other room, and she was just violating. Like, she was going crazy. Like, she really gave it to him. But, like, they needed it, though.
Yeah.
Like, Theo was wilding. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Theo was definitely wilding. And, you know what I mean? Like, they were there for a baby shower. For Theo's wife's baby shower, Olivia. And so, you know what I mean? He's down there getting drunk and all this other type of stuff. And she, you know, she's upstairs pregnant. You know what I mean? Trying to carry his child. So I get it. You know what I mean?
Right.
I definitely, like, I empathize with her for sure. But yeah, they was going crazy. Like, I'm talking about at tennis, drinks, bringing them drinks. Like, they was lit. Like, they definitely showed us a good time, though. I ain't gonna lie. They showed us a good time. They did show us a good time.
And then you said the most controversial.
And the most controversial was their new season actually just dropped, Love Overboard.
Yes, I watched that show.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Bella was on Vanderpump, or she's on Vanderpump Villa.
Is Gia on it too?
Gia's on it too.
Yeah.
Gia,
I love Gia.
Lexi,
I love
Lauren,
her.
and Bella.
Okay.
Yeah, Gia, Lexi, Lauren, and Bella. Hagen actually came up with a song for them.
He's also like one of my favorites.
Yeah, Hagen. I love Hagen.
So
Hagen is too funny.
And his one-liners, like.
Did you see in the preview too? He was like, "Marciano, are you fake crying?"
Yes, I saw that. Cracked me up.
Yeah, nah, Hagen is a clown. Like, Hagen is top 5. Like, me and JJ always say all the time, like, he can be a comedian.
Yeah.
But
yeah, why was Love Overboard controversial?
They were very controversial because when Bella came in, she was very, like, she was a little persistent, you know what I'm saying, on me. And at the time, like,
and you were with Sage at this point? Yeah, okay.
So, but you got to remember, like, this is hospitality, so, like, they always tell us, like, you know what I mean? Like, you got to tend to the guests.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if I'm tending to the guests for the first group, I'm going to tend to the guests for the 5th group. You know what I'm saying? So so this is how it all starts. Like, I kind of feel her looking at me as she's, like, walking up the stairs or whatever.
Yeah.
I kind of, like, feel it, but I'm like, I'm not really going to, like, let me just act oblivious. Like,
right.
You know what I mean? Because I'm in, mind you, and you mic'd up, brother. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got cameras on you, bro. You're like,
right.
You're not about to do something that, like, come on.
Yeah.
So, you know, not that I would, but, you know.
Yeah. Like, all eyes are on you. You're not going to get by with anything. Yeah.
Exactly. So, we go through the like the day, and then the nightcap comes around, and I'm in a dish pit with Sage because she's down there too. She's working as a housekeeper. We was down there a lot, you know what I mean? We be talking or whatever. Like, if I'm not doing nothing, I go down there and help her. And then Gabriella tells me that, like, oh, I've been summoned to the parlor, which is where Bella and all of them are at from Love Overboard. And I'm like, damn, like, I don't know why it didn't register in my mind that I could have just said no. But it didn't really register in my mind at the time.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? I asked Charlie if he could make me a Moscow Mule and literally took it to the head, went out there and, you know, started talking to her. And, you know what I'm saying? I didn't really, like, I don't want to say, like, I didn't entertain it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I talked to her for sure, but, like, I didn't give her, like, when she asked, I let her know. Like, I let her know what my situation was.
Right.
And she kept saying, oh, but how serious is it? You know what I'm saying? But, like, is it really, oh, how long have you known each other? Oh, well, we just met on the show. Oh, so, like, 2 weeks, 3 weeks? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, she was downplaying it a little bit. That's not really girl, you know what I'm saying, mentality.
Right, totally. But she also didn't know her.
Exactly. So I guess she doesn't really owe any loyalty. Yeah.
Right.
Nah, yeah,
in a way.
Fact. That's very true.
But knowing it's going on is a little not girl.
Yeah. But so that happens. But at this time I think Sage is asleep. So Sage is asleep. We end up going to the hot tub.
Oh. Tyler.
We end up going to the hot tub. No, but look. we end up going to the hot tub, and it's like it's all of us, it's all the Love Overboard girls. It's me, JJ. I think maybe Sam is there, um, maybe Chef, but they all end up leaving. And we end up playing like some kind of like truth or dare game or something like that. And they, long story short, somebody asked Bella truth or dare. She says dare, and they're like, I dare you to motorboat Tyler or whatever the case may be. And I'm just like, damn, like,
Tyler.
I'm like, damn, like,
So when Sage found out, what'd she do?
Nah, see, you assuming. I told her no, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
Okay.
I couldn't do it. You know what I mean? Like,
Good for
you know what I'm saying? You got
Yeah.
hella, like, come on, come on. So, but me and Bella cool now though. But
okay.
we're cool.
Okay.
we're cool. But yeah. So after I did, I didn't do that. But after that, we ended up leaving. Ended up going to Sage's room. Slept in there because that's really where I was sleeping at, like, as time went on. And then but what happened was this is where I fucked up at. This is where I kind of like dug myself in a hole. I go take a shower. She goes takes a shower. We all meet up back at the bar. Like, mind you, nobody really has a sense of time. Like, while you're here, like, you're just doing things. Like,
right.
If you want to do something, you just do it. Like, it's not, it's getting late. Like, nobody's really doing that.
Right.
So we're back at the bar. She's drunk. You know what I mean? I'm a little lit. I ain't gonna say I'm drunk. I'm definitely not drunk, but I'm a little lit.
Yeah.
And we start talking. She's like, "Oh, do you want to go for a walk?" I'm like, "Okay." You know what I mean? I try to just be she was, so persistent. So you know what I mean? I definitely want to be nice. Like, I'm not saying like it was just her. I'm not saying that at all. Like, I wouldn't do that. But she was just being persistent. Like, had she left it alone, I would have left it alone as well.
Yeah. So what happened on this walk?
So we go for a walk and literally just go to the front of the house.
Yeah.
Everybody is just watching through the window. Like, I hope they even put it in there. But everybody's just watching through the window, looking at us. And you can obviously see what it looks like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It probably looks like we having some intimate kind of moment.
Yeah.
But she's basically just talking, like, asking, like, oh, when you gonna come to Kansas City? I'm like, what's in Kansas City? She like, me.
Yeah, right.
I'm like, okay. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really know what to say.
Hey, the girls got game. The girls got game.
Hey, no cap. No cap. That's why she was just on Love Overboard. But but this is really where, like I said, where I fucked up at. So we come back in, and low key I try to do it on some, like, where I think that there's no mics at. And I'm like, so yeah, can I get your IG? Can I get your number? But mind you, we don't even have phones, so I don't even know why, like, I even did that. Because I'm like, we don't even have phones, so how are we even going? But anyways, I do that. Long story short, I want to say maybe later that night or the next morning or the next night. I think the next day. Yeah. Me and Alyssa are supposed to be doing some, like, promo shooting or something like that. Something for, like, social media. And Kevia comes out and she's like, Tyler, can I talk to you real quick? Or can you come in the room real quick?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I was sleeping there because her and Kevia was roommates, whatever. So I go in there. And they're like, did you ask Bella for her number? I'm like, what? Who said that? I'm like, who said that? Like, I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm like, oh, damn. And then, so, like, you know, I'm stuttering on my words and shit. And so Sage is like, if you ask her for her number, if you ask for her Instagram, like, we're done. Like, we're just done. Like, there's no point for us to do this. There's no point for us to even move forward. So I don't know why, but in my mind, I'm like, okay, I'm definitely not going to tell her I just did that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm
So you
definitely not
lied?
gonna. I lied. I ain't gonna lie.
See, that's even worse because if you were straight up about it, at least she could be like, okay, he tells the truth. But when you lie like that, then it's like, well, now it's what you did might have not been the worst thing in the world, but now that you lied, how can you have now a relationship without trust?
Like,
That
for sure.
is where you
Absolutely.
fucked up.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
That's what I said. Yeah, that's definitely where I
Yeah.
fucked up at. You know what I mean? It was just like, I don't know, ultimatums sometimes kind of get me in defense mode or whatever.
Yeah.
So the ultimatum kind of just like
Threw
you know
you
what I mean?
off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was just, I definitely chose a selfish decision. And in the reunion, you know what I'm saying, it got a little back and forth, but I definitely ended up apologizing and yeah, like I
At least
reached
you
out
can
to her
take
and said,
accountability.
for
Yeah.
sure. Like I know I fucked up for sure. Like I just didn't think, and at the time, I didn't know that it's not my decision to make, but I didn't think it was something worth breaking up over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Asking for a number, or not asking for a number because I did ask for the number, but asking for a number and asking for an Instagram and stuff like that. I didn't think like, yeah, it's not the worst thing in the world, but I didn't think it was anything to break up about.
I think it's the principle of like, well, if you're asking for her number, asking for her Instagram, there's clearly interest that you have.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
if Sage and you are trying to be serious, then it's like,
Yeah.
well, if you're already having a wandering eye, or if you're interested in getting to know somebody else, then we can't.
Yeah.
You clearly aren't just trying to get to know me exclusively.
Yeah.
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 Well, at least you
Yeah.
learned your lesson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
All right.
we talked about
Well, let's get into some hot takes in Hollywood.
let's do that.
So it's gonna be like a lightning round, like a
Okay.
quick this or that. LA or New York?
New York, for sure.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And one of the differences, we were talking about this off camera, that we noticed about people that live in Los Angeles,
Oh.
people that live in New York.
The pedestrians?
Yes.
Yeah.
The jaywalking.
Yeah.
People are scared to jaywalk in Los Angeles.
I don't
And that's
even
how
know
you can tell they're
That's
from
somebody. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. But if you see somebody just look this way and then they just go, okay, I know you're from the East Coast. You got some type of,
Yep. Exactly. All right, commercial or editorial?
commercial.
Commercial.
For sure.
In-person audition or self-tape?
In person, even though I'm more comfortable doing self tapes, but in person, I really feel like once I get in the state of flow, like I can just be myself.
Yeah, I agree. Billboard in LA or lead role on a film?
Ooh, Billboard for sure.
It's
Billboard
just
for sure. Cause like, you
cool.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, wow, like I didn't
I'm
see
up
myself
there.
that big. Like,
Yeah.
wow, like
Yeah.
yeah, nah. Billboard is super cool.
Gym day or rest day?
Gym day, take no
Gym day.
rest day. Gym day for sure.
Reality TV or scripted TV?
Scripted TV, just because I like the fact that in scripted TV you can play a character and
Yeah.
not get judged off of that. You know what I mean? Off of that guy,
Right.
like you know what I'm
Because
saying?
it's
You're
not
just
like
playing
that's not you. That's
yeah,
the
exactly.
role
You're just
you're
playing a
playing.
role. But
Yeah.
when you're being yourself, you're judged off of everything that you do, and you're bound to
Yeah.
make mistakes. So
And then it's more personal to you
yeah,
too.
and
Yeah.
it hit a little more,
That makes sense.
like fucking up on or messing up on lying on TV is like, damn, that's my digital footprint for forever. Like,
Yeah.
ain't nobody gonna trust me.
Right. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
so,
But we're
you know,
humans. We mess
for
up.
sure.
We grow and we learn. We got to give people grace. But yeah, when it comes to social media, not everyone is so.
That digital
Nice.
footprint, yeah,
Yeah.
it's a big one.
Yeah. All right, Hannah or Marciano?
I'm gonna say Marciano, like
What?
yeah, like not that I don't like Hannah, like
Yeah.
Hannah, I rode in with Hannah when we came to the house.
They both got there.
You know what it is? Together they're toxic, but when they're by
Mm.
themselves, they're actually very cool people. Like
Interesting.
they're genuinely some cool ass people.
Just
when
not
they're
meant
by
to be
themselves.
together.
But when
Yeah.
they're together and they're defending each other, like y'all don't see common sense. But when
Gotcha.
y'all are separate and I'm just having a conversation with Hannah and she's talking about everything she wants to do and all this type of stuff, wonderful person. When I'm talking
Yeah.
to Marciano, you know what I mean? It's just like anybody else. Like,
Yeah.
super cool people,
All
separate
right. Yeah, gotcha.
for sure.
Hagen or Gabriella?
Oh damn!
To my face.
Dang!
I know it's kind of hard.
I'm gonna have to go with Gabriella. Like you know what I'm saying, love Hagen to death for sure. That's my
Yeah.
girl for sure. But I'm gonna have to go with Gabriella. Like Gabriella, like if you see in a preview, like it's like a quick second, but like she's holding me while I'm crying. So like I'm gonna have to go with Gabriella. Like
Yeah.
she was definitely supportive throughout all of that.
Gotcha.
For sure.
England or California?
Like where would I live? Or just I'm gonna go with Cali. I'm gonna go with Cali.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Cali. If I want England vibes, I'll go to New York.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to Cali.
That's fair.
I'll go to Cali.
All right. Now we're going to clear up some misconceptions when it comes to reality TV, modeling and acting, the industry as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
Modeling is easy. You just show up and look good. Is that fact or fiction?
Nah. I mean, nah, not at all, because everybody looks good. If you got the job, you look good. You know what I mean? But like sometimes you'll do the job and they won't like it, and now they're not paying you your usage fee because they're not using it. So, yeah, nah.
It's more.
Definitely a little more than that. It's like a silent actor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone on reality TV is fake, and it's a performance.
I wouldn't say fake.
Yeah.
But, like, for example, if I put this water bottle on the desk right there, it's just at a higher platform where more people can see it. You know what I mean? Like, but that's still them. You know what I mean? The person that they're showing, like,
just elevated.
Yeah, like nobody's that good of an actor to do something like that. You know?
Yeah.
Especially in reality TV. Like, I'm not talking like Denzel or Will or anything like that. I mean, like reality TV.
Yeah.
You can only keep up that persona for so long. For example, probably the DadTok situation.
Let's get into DadTok because that part is cut from this season of Vanderpump Villa.
Yeah.
So what can you tell us about what that experience was like?
I think that was just a business decision by Lisa, Lisa and Hulu. Like, because if you look at the comments, like, nobody really wanted to see that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Nobody wanted
and Taylor's Bachelor season was just cut.
Right,
so,
yeah. So it's like fair is fair.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So,
right.
Yeah, definitely.
But what was their trip like?
DadTok?
Yeah. Did anything crazy happen that we're not going to see?
You're not going to see.
Because on Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, it was rumored that Jesse's husband got with somebody and that Dakota cheated on Taylor with somebody. Or I don't know if they were together at the time, but that Dakota hooked up with somebody. Can you confirm or deny?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely. You know what I'm saying? If you did something, man, you just gotta stand on it. Yeah, they definitely did. Like,
all right. Now we know.
Definitely did.
So, what would your dream crafty on setup look like?
Probably mad fruit. Like I love fruit. Like if I could just get fruit, cause like especially when I'm on set, like I don't really want I don't want a full course meal.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like sometimes I don't even eat the lunch because I just might feel like, you know what I mean, just heavy after.
Yeah.
Like I just might feel like tired, sluggish after.
So like light snacks and things.
Yeah, like light snacks, maybe like the most like sandwich or something like that.
Okay.
Some water and then like some good snacks, some good fruit.
Yeah.
That's really it to keep me happy.
Yeah.
That's really it.
So what's your industry ick? What's on your industry betrayal list?
I'm going through it right now. Net 30.
Yeah.
Net 60.
Yeah.
Net 90. What? Net 90?
That's insane.
Net 90
I'm not going to get
crazy.
paid for 3 months?
Like, in what world does that, like...
That's like if you did a photo shoot or something and you don't get the pictures for 90 days after the photo shoot. You know what I mean? Like, that's wild.
Happened too.
Yeah.
That's happened too. Like, I don't know
wild.
what this, like, this gatekeeping of, like, content and money is. Like,
I really would love to understand why they do that, because it almost is like, do you not have the money when you're hiring the person? Like, if you're agreeing to this amount of money when you hire the person, then why can't you pay them then? I get if you need a week, to, like, sort things out, but 90 days?
I will say, like, I'm not going to say who the company was, but it was a check for $3,500 for a job that I did for one day, and I went to go cash it at a check cashing place. and they said, yeah, we don't cash these checks from this company anymore.
Bounce back.
I was like, no, I mean, I just ended up going to a different,
Oh,
different check
okay,
cashing place because
okay.
they had a debt with them. So like sometimes
Wow.
these companies, they be having debt with these check cashing places because they can't pay out. So
Wow.
yeah, I don't really want to say, I'm not gonna say who it is, but they definitely. I was like, wow, like
Yeah,
okay, I
that's
didn't.
crazy.
Okay, that's the reality of it. Like sometimes they don't got it.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, nah. Like I did a something for Adidas. Did not get paid for like 2 months.
Yeah, it's like the reality of this industry right now, but it's frustrating as a
Yeah.
performer and like people relying on making this money to pay their rent. And like when you don't, yeah, and when you don't get that for 60 days, 90 days,
Yeah.
that's tough.
You know what it is too? It's confusing. You know what I mean? It
Yes.
confuses like it sometimes you confuse like your worth. You know what I mean? You confuse because it's like, for example, I've had like literally $6,000 just backed up in checks. You know what I'm saying? And I know models that have had 20,000, like you know what I mean,
Wow.
like
Yeah.
18,000, 38,000, like legit big numbers. So the
Right.
most I've ever experienced with that is 6,000. But like knowing that 6,000 is coming, but it's not here yet, like it's so confusing because it's
Right.
like, do
And
you make
yeah.
money or do you not make money? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's like when you have something to do, like it's not worried about when this check is coming or when that check is
Yeah.
coming. Like, so yeah, that's definitely the biggest ick of mine is that net 30 stuff.
Yeah, because then it's hard to sort out finances and stuff.
Yeah,
Yep.
definitely.
So, Tyler, you are on Call Sheet Confessions.
Hmm.
What is your call sheet confession?
My call sheet confession. Confession like for what?
It can
Specific,
be anything. A crazy onset moment, a challenge, an onset crush, something people wouldn't know.
I don't know. I feel like all of my shoots have went like smooth. Like they've been pretty smooth.
Yeah.
Call sheet confession.
Anything crazy that's happened on set?
Only thing that I've ever experienced crazy that happened on set was like, and I don't even think it's crazy. I think this genuinely happens within teams. But the photographer and the director was like going back and forth because they were running out of time, but the photographer wanted to get their shots. And so yeah, they were getting like a little hostile. But yeah, that's like the craziest thing I've ever seen. I've never really seen nothing crazy like.
There's nothing you want to confess. There's no like set secrets.
Like a secret about what though? Like.
Tyler, anything.
I don't know. Honestly, I feel like I'm pretty open with my career. Like I feel like I post a lot of. That's not true.
Did you ever date someone you met on set?
No, I've never
Ever get fired from a
dated.
job?
No, I've never been fired from a job. Never been fired from a job. Never dated anybody from a job. I've been with somebody from a job, but
Okay.
never dated anybody from a job.
So an on-set crush turned to an after-set.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
You can put it like that. Yeah.
Okay. So that's your call sheet confession.
Yes, yeah. That'll be my call sheet confession.
In another life, if you weren't modeling, acting, what would you be doing?
I'd probably be playing football. Honestly, like I miss it, but I feel like I've filled the gaps enough. You know what I'm saying? To like, I've satisfied that like feeling or that itch or whatever.
That's
like doing what I
important.
do. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
because that's
think,
tough for athletes.
That's the biggest thing I've seen with like
Yeah.
all of my friends that like stop playing sports. You know what I mean? Like, what are we gonna do? What are they gonna do? What are y'all gonna do?
Because that's like your identity for so long. But I
For
feel
so
like
long, yeah.
you've been building your identity in this space and modeling
Yeah.
and acting and
Yeah.
so.
You know what's so crazy? I literally like I didn't even show anybody. I didn't even tell anybody that I knew when I started modeling. Like I just tried to make a whole different not fan base, but like engagers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, just people that didn't know me from football. Like,
Right.
you know, I took a lot of my football stuff down. But yeah, I tried to change my whole, change the whole narrative.
Yeah.
You know, of what I'm doing.
So if you were starting over, or for any aspiring models and actors out there who want to do what you're doing, what's your advice for them?
Be confident. Confidence sells. You know what I'm saying? Confidence definitely sells. Like, I don't care what you look like. I don't care what you sound like. I don't care what you said before that was controversial. Like, if you're confident, you know what I'm saying, you're either one or two things. You're either going to be liked or you're going to be hated, and both are going to watch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Both of them are going to be interested.
That's true.
And whatever the case may be. So yeah, I would definitely say, like, confidence. Have confidence. Like, people are going to see it before, or you got to see it before other people can see it.
Totally.
You're only going to believe what you put out there.
Yeah, my mentor always said, if you don't think you're cute, no one else will.
No one's going to think it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
and then honestly, it wasn't until I did a shoot for Lucius magazine in New York where it was like something under the bridge. It was like one of my first like fashion editorial kind of it's on my page too, but kind of shoots. And that was the first time like I saw myself as a model. Like I actually like was like, yeah, no, like when people ask what I do, yeah, no, I model and I act and stuff like that. And yeah, that's confidence sells is really what I gotta say.
Yeah.
Be confident.
I think that's great advice. Yeah.
Definitely be confident.
And what's something that no one tells you when you're getting into modeling?
No one tells you can be perfect for the job and still not get the job. Nobody tells you that. Nobody tells you can be, oh my God, they're looking for athletic, 6'2", African-American male, has a background in sports. Oh my God, that's me. No, it's not you. It's not, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
nobody tells you that.
right.
Like, nobody tells you, because it just depends on what they're looking for.
Yeah.
Like,
and you can meet all the requirements.
You can meet all of it, yeah. And they can have the exact same thing, and then they just want a different face. Or they just want a different walk. They want a different silhouette on camera. Like, you know what I mean? Whatever the case may be, it's really up to them.
Yeah. And with your athletic background, how cool was it to do the Super Bowl commercial?
Super fire. Like, I told my mom, probably before I was even supposed to tell her, like, I told her, like, as soon as I did it, as soon as I got booked for it, honestly, I told her. And it was crazy, because especially growing up and playing football, like, that's a dream. Like, not only to make it to the NFL, but to be in the Super Bowl.
Totally.
So to do a commercial like that, you know, technically playing football, I'm like, yo, I'm living my dream.
Yeah. That leads us into my next question. Are you living your dream?
Yeah. I will say, like, I think what I'm doing now, in the future, I just hope it's just on a bigger scale, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but, like, what I'm doing right now is really what I want to do for the rest of my life. Like, what I'm doing, I love this. You know what I'm saying? I the ups and downs of it, the net 30s. I love it. I love it. Like, I really do. Like, I never saw myself doing this. Every time I get booked, I'm just as excited as the first Betway one. I actually just did a commercial with Speedy. You know Speedy?
Yeah.
I did a commercial with him for Papa John's, which should be out like literally maybe like 2-3 days after Vanderpump Villa comes out.
Cool.
So
cool. And
we'll see that. We'll definitely see that.
So we'll have to stay tuned.
Yeah. Hopefully it comes on in the commercial for Vanderpump Villa.
Yeah, that'd be
that'd
sick.
be fire.
Yeah. So with both those things coming out, with Vanderpump Villa coming out, any last words about this season before we all watch it?
Stay tuned, man. Don't judge too hard, please. Nah, you know, definitely. I want to hear a lot of people's feedback. I want to hear a lot of people's opinions on it. You know what I mean? If you feel like somebody could have did more, if you feel like somebody could have did less, because you're probably gonna say that a lot too. You know what I mean? Say it. Shout out Lisa. Love Lisa.
Yes. Iconic.
And yeah, April 16th, it'll be out.
Yeah. The day before this.
Day before this, yeah, exactly, exactly.
So stay up all night and watch it, and
then watch this, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Well, Tyler, thank you so much for coming on Call She Confessions.
You're very welcome. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Tell the people where they can find you.
You guys can follow me on Instagram at Tyler Winston with 2 N's, and my TikTok is the same thing. So Tyler Winston with 2 N's.
Well, thank you. Thank you. We'll stay tuned.
Yes, stay tuned.
Yes.
April 16th, Vanderpump Villa, season 3. It's about to get a little hectic.
Yeah, I'll be watching.
Yes, me too.
Well, thank you all so much for watching this episode of Call She Confessions. Always remember to work hard and chase the dream. If your dreams don't scare you, they're not big enough. May your call times be reasonable and your checks be on time. And like my Mimi always says, break a leg, but not really. Bye, everyone.